I can't believe you're defending them. Defending them.
You are making this much bigger than it is.
I never imagined the people who raised me, the ones who were supposed to protect me, would one day stand behind the woman who shattered my world. My name is Marcus, and until last year, I thought my family was my rock. I believed they'd always have my back. But betrayal has a funny way of revealing truths you never wanted to see. It all blew up the night I came home early from a work trip. We'd wrapped a huge project ahead of schedule, so I decided to surprise my wife. Emily, we'd been together for 7 years, married for 5. She was everything I thought I wanted. When I walked into our house, the first thing I noticed was the music soft, slow, and romantic. Nothing weird until I heard a man's laugh echo from our bedroom, a laugh I recognized. My stomach dropped. I walked down the hall, and what I saw is burned into my mind forever. Emily, tangled in our sheets with another man. My cousin Luke, my own blood, my family. The second they saw me, Emily gasped and clutched the blanket. Luke just scrambled away like a scared kid. I didn't yell. I didn't throw things. I just stood there, drowning in a silence that felt heavier than the betrayal itself. Emily tried to speak first. Marcus, it's not what it looks like. Seriously? That was the final insult? Luke started stammering excuses about a moment of weakness. He wouldn't even look at me. I turned around and walked out without a word. I spent that night sleeping in my car. The next morning, I went straight to my parents' house. I needed comfort. I needed someone to be on my side. But what I got felt like a second gut punch. My mother sat me down and sighed. Marcus, maybe you shouldn't make this bigger than it is. I just stared at her. Bigger than it is? Mom, my wife cheated on me with my cousin. My father, the man I respected more than anyone, chimed in. Emily made a mistake. Luke was drunk. You shouldn't throw away your marriage over one moment. One moment? I later found out it had been going on for months. Then my sister Susan added her 2 cents. Emily told us everything. She said you've been distant, working too much. Maybe this happened because she felt neglected. In that instant, it hit me. The woman who destroyed my marriage had raced to my family and painted herself as the victim, and they bought it. They believed her over their own son, their own brother. I left their house shaking with anger and humiliation. Over the next few days, I learned that Emily had been complaining to my mom for weeks about how I was emotionally unavailable. She had used family holidays to get close to my siblings, playing the role of the perfect daughter-in-law, all while she was cheating behind my back. She built an army within my own family, and when she needed protection, they took her side. That broke something inside me. Filing for divorce was easy. The hard part was figuring out what to do about my family. I didn't scream at them. I didn't argue. I just gave them exactly what they had shown me. Distance, no calls, no visits, no explanations. I did it because I finally understood their love was conditional. Then the universe served up my revenge on a silver platter. 3 months after the divorce, I got a massive promotion, director of operations. It came with a huge salary and a move to a new city. I bought a beautiful new townhouse and started a new life. My family knew nothing. Then the whole thing imploded. Luke dumped Emily. Suddenly, she was alone, jobless, and desperate. She ran back to my family, and they panicked. My mother called. Honey, can you please help Emily? She's having a really hard time. I almost laughed. Mom, she's not my problem. But she was your wife. And Luke was my cousin. What's your point? My father called next. Don't be cruel, Marcus. She needs support. I needed support too, I said calmly. But none of you were there for me. Silence. Over the next few months, their little alliance with Emily crumbled. She became clingy, manipulative, and was always demanding something. Soon they started fighting among themselves. Luke blamed Emily for ruining his reputation. Emily blamed everyone, and I just watched from a distance as my life flourished. One day they called again. This time there was no demand, just guilt. Marcus, my mom whispered, we miss you, my dad added. We made a mistake. We know that now. They wanted forgiveness. But you don't get forgiveness with regret. You earn it with accountability, so I told them the truth. You didn't just choose my cheating wife over me. You chose convenience over loyalty. I am rebuilding my life without people who couldn't even stand by me when I needed them most. I didn't yell. I just closed the door they forced me to build. Today I talk to them on holidays, briefly. I'm polite but distant. They lost access to my life. They lost my trust. Emily moved back in with her parents. Luke left the state in shame, and my family. They finally learned what it feels like to be abandoned. I didn't destroy them. They destroyed themselves. All I did was step out of the way.